Yes, why did I become interested in science? Well, one reason I think was I'd always been interested in biology from quite a young age, and even at school I pursued biological interests. Like we were able to get support to have an apiary purchase, so we actually went and bought a hive, 2 hives, and got the bees. And then we used to sell the honey to the other students. So that was a sort of a long-term interest in biology and animals and how they behaved and so on. And then I went to university and I read zoology after doing my A-levels at the Cambridge Tech, which was actually an excellent place to do them at that time because a lot of the staff were extremely able. Most of them had links with Cambridge University, and the quality of the teaching was outstanding. So that enhanced my interest in science. I think being well taught, and I think being well taught is very important, and being enthused by being well taught. And then I went to read zoology in London, and I enjoyed that. I began to become interested in the brain because that was obviously part of the course. There wasn't a lot on the brain, very, very little in fact. I mean, the great interest at that time was the work of Crick and co. in terms of the double helix, which they'd only recently got the Nobel Prize. And after doing my degree in zoology, my plan was to become an ecologist. I wanted to study animals in their own habitats. And one of my great wishes, from quite an early age, actually even before this, was there used to be wonderful photographs in the newspapers of plagues of locusts scavenging the environment, and I thought a great thing to do would be able to control those. So that was a sort of another aspect. But I got a place in Durham to do the sort of work that I wanted to do at Durham University. But then I was going home. My parents at this time, they lived in Saffron Walden in Essex, and I was going home and I was reading an article on the train which was all about fluorescence histochemistry of the amine neurons in the brain. And for some reason that really inspired me. So I decided to change tack, and I didn't go to Durham. I went to Southampton. I did a master's degree in biochemical pharmacology, and then stayed on to do a PhD. And gradually I progressed from being a potential zoologist into becoming basically a neuropharmacologist stroke neuroscientist.